Hey everyone, it's Madison Gesiotto coming to you once again with the good news. I don't know about you guys, but I turn on the TV lately and sometimes I just feel drenched with negativity. There's so many great things going on in our country and in our world, but we don't hear nearly enough of it on the mainstream media, which is why I'm back once again to share some of my favorite good news stories of the week with you. Starting in Indiana, a 20-year Navy veteran was on his very last deployment, thought he'd be away from his family for just maybe 3-4 months. However, he was gone for 10 long months. This reunification video is amazing. It's him seeing his daughter for the first time, thanks to her first grade teacher and his beautiful wife who put the surprise together, and the video is beautiful. So definitely check this out. And of course, thank you to Andrew for his service to our nation. And of course, this isn't the only first grade classroom that's bringing smiles to people's faces. When we head down to Florida, we'll see this photo of a first grade classroom. Two teachers came together and said, hey, I don't want this experience coming back to school during the coronavirus pandemic and social distancing to be scary for our students. So they made their desks into little Jeeps, complete with construction paper tires. This was awesome. The kids loved it. And way to go for these teachers, putting a smile on the students' faces during a very difficult time. And of course, teachers aren't the only people putting smiles on faces during a difficult time. Many businesses have stepped up to the plate nationwide to help our frontline workers. And one of those is Regions Bank. They're back with their Share the Good initiative, and they are feeding some of those healthcare workers that have done so much for all of us throughout this year in Texas, Florida, and other states. So thank you to Regions Bank for the great work. And of course, these healthcare workers have really appreciated that as well. And down in Puerto Rico, many dogs and puppies have been adopted by people, here in many states across the country, especially in New York. And there was a special program in place in which Puerto Rican puppies could come up and be adopted by people in New York City, flown up on commercial flights. But due to the coronavirus pandemic, this was stopped. So many of the shelters were overfilled and weren't able, to take care of these dogs. But one organization started a Foster from Afar program that has helped thousands of puppies to be able to survive the coronavirus pandemic. And so people from all across the United States that are prospective adopters of these dogs have fostered them, and thousands have been saved as a result. So way to go to Animal Lighthouse Rescue, who did this down in Puerto Rico. And as always, if you've seen or heard things going on that are positive, good news stories that you haven't seen featured on the mainstream media, be sure to share those with us so we can share them with all of you. And I'll be back soon with more good news.